A student from one of my classes sent me an audio message yesterday. He said, "Hadi, I shut the conference, but then I went to the parking lot and couldn't begin my car." I knew exactly what he meant, but it sounded completely unnatural. Why? Because in English we close conferences and we start cars. You cannot just translate a single verb from your mother tongue and expect it to work for every noun. Welcome back to the Collocation Coach by Prestige Note Academy. I'm your host, Hadi. In my own journey to hitting a 7.5 on the IELTS, I realized that true fluency isn't about memorizing bigger words. It is about knowing exactly which words belong together. Today, we're taking a massive masterclass in precision. Instead of just giving you a list of words, we're going to walk through a few real-life scenarios. Let's get started. Today, we are upgrading your synonyms. Imagine it is the morning of a major pitch to expand your business. You wake up and realize you forgot to charge your phone. Remember, charge is strictly used for batteries and electrical items. You rush outside to load the van with your promotional materials. We use load for cargoes, lorries, vans, ships, and weapons. You jump in the driver's seat, but it's freezing and you cannot start your car. The Global Learner Warning. In many languages, there is only one verb for to begin and to start, but in English, engines and vehicles strictly use start, not begin. If you are talking about formal, abstract contexts, you use begin. For example, before the universe began, time and space did not exist. You finally arrive at the pitch. You sit down with the investors to make a big decision because there are some big problems to solve. We use big for abstract importance or challenges. We use large for physical sizes, like wanting a company t-shirt in a large size. After a successful pitch, the chairperson formally closes the meeting or conference. We close professional events, discussions, and conferences. If you use the word shut, it sounds highly informal or aggressive, like telling someone to shut your mouth. Finally, you review the last email because you haven't finished your work yet. Finish means to complete a task. End means to decide to stop completely, like when a film ends with the hero dying, or when people have ended their relationship. Now, learning these combinations is great, but there is a trap. You have to match the collocation to the environment. Let's look at words meaning old and alone. Imagine you are looking for a gift in a shop located in a lonely place or lonely spot up in the mountains. Lonely can mean an isolated location or an emotional state, like feeling desperately lonely. This is different from just living alone or traveling alone, which describe a physical state, or walking on an otherwise deserted beach. You want to buy antique furniture or antique jewelry, things that are old and valuable. You aren't looking to study ancient history or talk about ancient times, which refer to the truly distant past. Behind the counter is a polite elderly person. The Global Learner Warning: never call a person old or antique to their face. Elderly is much more polite than old. Suddenly, a shelf breaks, the glass display case is damaged, and the shopkeeper's hand is injured. Remember, the word injure collocates with people, while damage collocates with things and inanimate objects. This precision applies to your daily life too. As an educator and creator, you want to achieve success, achieve your goals, and achieve your aims. You want your brand to gain recognition, gain publicity, and gain a reputation. You don't want to gain power or gain control of a political national assembly. You know you must spend time recording podcasts and spend money on equipment. Never say you pass time or use money. You do this to earn a salary and eventually make a profit from your investments. If someone copies your work, it might lead to a heated conversation or a heated debate, an angry disagreement. If they have a fiery temper, soon tempers flare and your cheeks burn with embarrassment. But you take a breath, the mood lightens and the atmosphere lightens, and your ideas will flow smoothly once again. How do you practice all of this? By speaking it out loud. It is time for our interactive lab. I am going to give you a prompt. I will pause for 3 seconds. You must say the correct collocation out loud to build that muscle memory. To put heavy boxes of studio gear into the back of a van. Do you charge the van or load the van? You want to buy a historic, valuable necklace. Are you looking for ancient jewelry or antique jewelry? Antique jewelry. Your camera gets dropped on the floor. Is the lens injured or is the lens damaged? Damaged. Objects are damaged. People are injured. Fantastic. Now the rapid-fire 3-question quiz to lock in your attention. Question 1. If a professional meeting is completely over, did you shut the meeting or close the meeting? Close the meeting. Question 2. If you're having an angry disagreement with someone online, is it a burning discussion or a heated discussion? A heated discussion. Question 3. If you are enjoying a warm day on the beach, are you drinking the sunshine or soaking up the sunshine? Soaking up the sunshine. Your homework for episode 3 is simple. The next time you are talking about an intense rainstorm with a friend, I forbid you from saying it rained strongly. Instead, I want you to lean over and use a perfectly natural English collocation. Tell them it is pouring with rain, or we had heavy rain today. To make sure these stick, head over to the show notes right now and download the free practice PDF for episode 3. And if you are a visual learner, jump over to the Prestige Note Academy YouTube channel, where we have a fully animated visual tracking version of this exact episode. I am Hadi, and this has been the Collocation Coach. Keep paying attention to the words around you, and I will catch you in the next episode.